On a cruise ship, drinks can be expensive, and that bar tab can add up quickly. Believe it or not, there are many ways to get free drinks on a cruise ship. This video is going to tell you how to score free drinks on a cruise ship. Stick around to the end of the video, and we're going to tell you some ways to save money on drinks and how to look out for some events that sound like they may have free drinks, but they don't. Hi y'all, I'm Jeff, and with my wife Becky, we're cruising a good time. Becky's unable to appear in this video because of a recent automobile accident we've had. However, we have a special guest star, which is our daughter Jennifer, who's joining us for this video.
Hi guys, I'm happy to be here for this video and ready to talk to you guys about some ways to get some free drinks. There are some good deals on free drinks on cruise ships. Now, this video is outside of any drink package, and it doesn't include smuggling anything on yourself. This is all from the cruise line and applied to nearly every cruise. So here are the do's, don'ts, and discounts of getting free drinks.
The first way to score a free drink on a cruise ship is going to be on typically the first formal night of any cruise, and that's going to be the captain's welcome aboard gala, welcome aboard party. That each cruise line calls it a little bit different name, but it's a formal event where the captain comes out, welcomes you on board, typically introduces the staff and crew that he has on board, and then they'll have for some free drinks, typically champagne, but sometimes they'll have some other drinks as well that you can take advantage of right there in the one of the public areas on board the ship.
The next way to get free drinks on board is at the jewelry shop. Whenever they do a reveal or a showcase, usually they'll have free drinks for those that come and watch. You can always find them in your daily scheduled planner with some sort of bonanza. They always have a very fun name to them, and it's something with watches or jewelry, some sort of lecture. If you go to those, they'll give you a free drink, and they'll take about 30 minutes to hear about whatever they're selling or whatever they want to inform you about that day.
Another way is similar to that is the art auctions. Every cruise ship just about has some art auctions almost on a daily basis, and they will always have some champagne or free drinks at these art auctions, kind of like loosen you up so you want to spend a little more money buying some art there, and I guess it may work because they keep having the art auctions. I don't know.
I like to think of these two as cruising timeshares. It's certainly not property, but you got to come and you got to put the 30 minutes in to get your free drink. Perhaps the most entertaining way to get a free drink are at the different drink demonstrations. So the martini bar might host one. Sometimes the cruise director hosts it where they have people up and they shake drinks to promote whatever bar. And if you shake it, you take it. So usually it's about 30 minutes in the piazza or up on the Lido deck. And your drink is mixed for you by a bartender, and then you, when it comes to shaking, they usually put 2 or 3 people up there, and they shake them, and they want to encourage everyone to be very full of life and dance whenever they're doing it. So if you don't end up with a free drink, it's usually pretty entertaining, If you're shaking it, you get a drink in your hand soon.
That's right. And here's a hint on that. If you don't get chosen to do the shake or be part of the performance, typically at those martini shakings, they'll have a deal where the bartender will pour like 10 drinks simultaneously. So there's 10 martinis sitting on the table just for it to be given away. So if you can get up there and get your martini and get a free one that way as well.
It's a very fun one to get a free drink at, that's for sure.
Another way to score a free drink on board the ship is through the loyalty event. They'll have a loyalty event one night during the cruise. Typically it's on one of the formal nights. Have in there, the captain will receive all the guests that have been traveling with them quite a bit, and they'll be handing out the free drinks during that, and they'll have all sorts of different drinks on a tray going around. I have noticed that as soon as the captain leaves, that the drinks dry up right away. So make sure you get your drinks early on that one, and then because once he's gone, somehow or another, all the drinks disappear at that one.
Another way to get free drinks on a cruise ship is to be part of a loyalty club and get pretty high in that loyalty club. So for instance, on Princess, if you're elite, you get a little mini bar stocked for free in your room. Yep. For instance, on RCCL, if you are a royal, then you get up to 4 free drinks per day for having that status.
That's a lot of drinks to add, in the course of a day. I mean, it's pretty big benefit.
Oh, absolutely.
Right
that
there.
is a big benefit,
Yep.
for sure.
Another way to get free drinks is back in the shops with the duty-free liquor. Oftentimes they'll do some tastings down there. They'll do tequila tastings or just guess whatever you are tasting, whatever you want it may be. But you can get some tastings of whatever they're selling down there in the duty-free shop that way. And that's another way to get some free drinks down there while you're shopping.
Now, that's not going to be a whole lot at once. It really is a tasting of a straight liquor of some kind. So maybe half a shot or a thimble's worth.
Yep. Oh, enough of them make a full shot, right?
Another way to get a free drink that you have to watch out for is at the casino. Now, the big caveat of this is most casinos do not have free drinks. Most of the time it is not Las Vegas rules, it is cruise ship casino rules. So you have to pay for it. However, on these ships, if you get enough points while gambling in the casino, you have enough time and enough bet, you get points in the casino. If you get enough of those, then you can get a free drink from those points. So
Yep.
you have to put in a little bit of time to get it, but it is a way to get a free drink.
And that's one we encourage check with your cruise line on, because cruise lines change that policy faster than the phases of the moon. And so what we say today could be wrong next week, but there are a few cruise lines that'll offer that still. So the next thing we're going to talk about are the don'ts on this. And what we mean by don'ts are these are events that the cruise ship will typically have, but they sound like they're going to have free drinks, but they don't have free drinks, and they're going to be charging you for those drinks. And top on that list is a sail away party. You'll hear them talk about come up to the top deck, raise a toast to leaving whatever port you're sailing from, and have a great time and get the cruise underway. And there'll be waiters walking around with drinks already made up, and they're going to charge you for those drinks. They're not free by any stretch of the imagination.
They also will sometimes at those sail away parties have like specific champagne stations set up, and you can get a mini bottle of champagne or a glass of champagne there. And there might be a ton of people with champagne and enjoying it, but they will charge you for those.
Yep.
And that really applies to all big occasions on a cruise ship. We were on a ship one time bringing in the new year, 2020 of all years to bring in. And during that New Year's Eve party, there was no free champagne around. If you wanted it, you had to go buy it.
I was surprised about that, because you think New Year's they're going to have a toast for you and anything like that. And no, there wasn't there, but they had plenty of bartenders right there to sell you the bottles or glasses of champagne. None of them were free. Another thing that sometimes looks like it could be free drinks is when a waiter comes around in the dining room after dinner with the tray full of some sort of after-dinner drink. It could be a limoncello. It could be a frangelico. Would you like a limoncello? And yes, you're going to pay for that limoncello. It's not free as well, and sometimes it's in some sort of little souvenir shot glass. But be aware that those appear to be free when they offer them, but they're not. You will be charged for those.
They also usually don't go on your drink package if you have one of those.
That's true, too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's usually above and beyond that. So be aware on those.
The last way is not technically a free drink, but if you do buy a bottle on board at the duty free, you do not get to keep it. They confiscate it, and they will give it to you whenever your ship arrives at its final destination and you disembark.
That's right. Yeah, so a lot of people I know getting burned by that by trying to bring on a bottle of whiskey or something like that or buy one on board, and then you don't get to keep it. They're happy to give it to you when you leave. There are several ways that you're still paying for a drink, but you can get some discounted drinks on board a cruise. And one of the ways to do that is, like, for example, Holland America will do something called a happy hour just about every night at one of the bars, and they'll have some discounted drinks right there at that bar for that night. Or they'll do a pub crawl where you pay a fixed fee. You'll go to several different pubs around on the ship, get a tour. You got a tour guide kind of entertaining you as you do all that. And those can be some discounted drinks as well. So you're still paying for those, but you are paying less than what you would be at full price.
Another way to enjoy some alcohol on board is bringing your own wine. Now, most cruise ships will let you bring it. All Carnival Corporation, Royal Caribbean Corporation, and NCL Corporation will allow 2 bottles per cabin. So any of those parent companies, that's Carnival, Princess, Celebrity, Royal Caribbean, all of those will let you bring 2 per person. So it's not exactly free, but it is much cheaper to get it at the store than paying by the glass or by bottle on the ship. Also, you can usually get higher quality products if you find yourself to enjoy particular champagne or really nice reds. If you drink it in the dining room, they'll usually charge you a corkage fee to open it. But other than that, you are free to drink it wherever you want or open it wherever you want outside that main dining room. Another way to get a good discount on board is buying your own bottle of alcohol through the cruise line. So before you get on board, you can buy a bottle of certain alcohols that the cruise line sells, and it will be for much cheaper than if you buy it on board for sure. And whenever you get to your cabin, it'll be right there waiting for you.
I would do that some back before they had drink packages and Princess Plus and all these bundled packages. You could buy a bottle of Jack Daniels through the cruise line and then a 6-pack of Diet Coke, and you could make your own bourbon and Diet Coke right there in your room and carry it around the ship all you wanted to.
Another way you can use this method is other people can buy those bottles for you. So if you're celebrating a birthday or a honeymoon, someone can basically spend that money before you get on the ship, and that can be a gift from them to you on the ship itself. So in that way, someone else could buy you that, and I guess it's free that way as a gift.
And then another way to get some discounted drinks are, like, for example, Virgin Cruise Lines. You can pre-buy what they call the bar tab. They don't have a drink package. They have something called a bar tab. You buy this in advance. So if you buy so many dollars of drinks, they'll give you some extra on the side there. So if you buy $500 worth of drinks, they'll give you an extra 100. If you buy $200 worth of drinks, they'll give you an extra 25, so on and so forth. So you can get some discounted drinks that way through the Virgin Cruise Lines.
And I guess, if someone has a bar tab that is still has some extra money on it come the last day, you might be able to score a couple free drinks just hanging around the bar.
That's right, because it's a use it or lose it sort of thing. So they're going to lose it, and maybe they'll get generous around the bar that last night. So please check out our YouTube channel. We have a whole playlist on drink package evaluations and stuff like that you may be interested in. This is where you're going to find this video in that particular playlist.
We hope you found this video interesting.
If you liked the video, please give us a like and subscribe and turn on those notifications. It really helps us out.
And until next time, have a cruising good time.